And welcome back to Clickcruft. Been there, done that. We are in the museum here, but it's costing way too much to get a ticket. There's one floating inside this guy right here, so we're gonna have to find a way to evaporate him, because murder, we have found, is the solution to a great many things. Anyway, do I still have lava? If I threw it at a water man, it would turn him into a rock man, and we could crowbar him apart and get the ticket out of him. Or would it? I'm sorry, there's a question.
Let me answer that question with another question. What did you get in GCSE chemistry?
Good point. Alright, so it's not the lava. We're gonna need to dry him out somehow, and I can't think of how. Wait, we have a sponge. Didn't I try this last time? No, I didn't. Why didn't I? Whoa! Now he's a sponge man. Because that's how physics work. How did I not try that? You alright? Damn it! That was not my fault! How was I supposed to know that I'd kill him?
What, throwing a sponge at a man made out of water?
Yeah.
What were you expecting to happen exactly?
I don't know, not that.
It's a little unexpected, I'll admit. But I'd have thought you'd be a little more used to all this bloodlust by now.
What the f... Bloodlust?
Well, waterlust.
Does have a point. Let's take that. Look, Dad, a museum ticket. That'll get us access to the exhibition.
Oh, Jesus Christ, do we have to? Look, this is a nice dimension. Let's just stay here, yeah? We might get superpowers out of it. You might get X-ray vision so you can look at girls taking showers and that.
Well... No, there's no place like home. There's no place like home. And if it means going to a museum exhibition to get there, goddammit, we're going to do it.
Fine, but just so you know, I disapprove of any attempts to make this fun.
Fine. Come on, Grumpy Socks, you never know. There might be a light switch in there that needs pressing. They're still talking about that.
Really? Woohoo! Let's go!
So show that to Tits McGee over here. Let's say that debasingly, she has been personified mostly based on her breasts. Hey lady, here's a ticket.
Thank you, sir. Enjoy the exhibit.
We certainly will, miss. Thank you. Come on, Dan.
Oh, damn, I haven't got a ticket. Guess I'll have to stay out here. Have fun, buddy. Don't worry, sir. That ticket's good for 2 visitors.
Damn it. Boring for 2 visitors, more like. Excuse my friend, he hates boring things. Thanks again.
Haha, my pleasure. Wankers. Oh man, look at all the burrowing junk.
Kenneth, you, we're not here to simulate knowledge. We're here to thieve that yag and get home, remember?
Stealing in a museum is still boring, you know.
Meanwhile...
They're almost out. I know, we should begin phase 4 immediately.
Agreed. Bagsy, I get to press the big red button. I'd say that's working. Absolutely. Within moments, the subliminal hypno code embedded in a billion human brains via Help World or Hello World program will be activated. This is an exciting time for us, my friend. We'd better get back to the flat and prepare. I want that teleport wiggly wand thing. Alright, so we've got robot dudes. Well, let's find out what we've got, actually. Eyeball, where are you?
Handy guy to have around.
He's got 4 arms, I get it.
Best of show.
Pile of superhero comics.
Ooh, there's an issue of Captain Smack, the drug-addled vigilante. It's a blurry-looking generic comic book. It's a pile of superhero comics. It's a comic book about a superhero or some such. Looks pretty snazzy. What's the sign say? This placard reads, "The Yang man was obsessed with the superhero, blah, blah, blah. Of course, we know now that, oh, pre-Yang man, I get it. Primitive concepts of what constitutes superpowers was way off mark. These comic books remain as a testament of pre-Yang man's primitive intellect." Primitive? I think I just got mildly insulted by a pack. Really? I got told by a cavalry officer once. That's the worst joke yet. I didn't quite get the joke because I didn't read it right. I'm sorry. It's a scene depicting how rubbish man was before they unearthed the Yang. What's it? These two look pretty primitive. What's the plaque say? The placard has the words on it and stuff. There's some on the. Looks like there's some on the wall next to it too. Before the Yang was unearthed, man was a pathetic, hopeless, blundering fool. Now we all have superpowers. Everything's completely brilliant. Did you know, for example, that there's a man in France somewhere who can actually turn wasps into cows? The practical applications for such almighty powers are obvious, and as a result, crime throughout the world has risen at its lowest rate since mid-1992. Mankind's future is looking super. Yeah, what a load of shit. Okay, the words over here don't really say anything, because they're not words, I guess. What's this guy? This post-superhero man? Spotted-looking man is perplexed at how I can't over my work. Look. This display doesn't really make any sense whatsoever. But the can opener sure looks thievable. Hint, hint. So I'm guessing we need the can opener to open something. This placard reads, "Pre-Yang man was a joke. He had no special abilities whatsoever, and as such spent his days working in an office, struggling with even the most basic of tasks." Now, we all have superpowers, of course, but our days are spent ridding the planet of crime or dealing with supervillains like Dr. Destructomind. But of course it is not known where the Yang came from, but scientists theorize the possibility of the essence of the Yang was the natural counterpoint to our Yang, which may well have the destructive capability to lay waste to an entire planet. Of course, it's only theory at present, so it's not worth losing sleep over. Especially when we have so many powerful and impressive superheroes around to protect us. You reading stuff out is boring. I'm inclined to agree with you on this one, chum. It's the shovel that unearthed the Yang. The plaque underneath says, "Before superpowers were widespread, mankind was reliant on primitive cutting tools such as these." Now, of course, we have people like Shovelhead Man to take care of all of our digging needs. That seems kind of impractical. It's a sticky, sloppy lump of mud. Not that I really want to carry it around, but this thing may have some practical application. Like what exactly, MacGyver? I don't know, but I want it. Well, that's likely to be a pressure-sensitive plinth. So don't just go stealing it, okay? The place is crawling with superheroes, some of whom might actually be able to foil our getaway. Something I really don't want to risk over a clump of old mud. Okay, I'll think of something. It's one of the trainers worn by the guy that dug up the Yang. Looks like a snazzy-looking trainer, huh? Sure does, pal. The plaque underneath it reads, "The shoe belonged to a member of the expedition responsible for unearthing the Yang. It is not known how or why it was removed, but it's believed to belong to the individual who became quite a big left foot man.